Hello everybody. Today we are going to present the case of Boeing 767, and we're going to analyze to what extent is it a global or a complex project. In order to assess to what extent is it a global project, we decided to use a grid which you can see on the slides, and according to our analysis it proved to be quite a global project. For example, in terms of locations, in the beginning the teams were working in one location, which was Seattle, but the teams were international, so there were American, Japanese and Italian representatives. To analyze whether the project was complex, we graded it against the grid of 28 points, and it scored 23 to 24 points, meaning that it's at least of high complexity. So we took the factor of overall expected financial impact on the project stakeholders, and we gave it a mark 4 out of 4, which is very high. We did that because the case study mentions that the project has really heavy capital employed, and if it is successful, it will result in really high returns for the company and for the other organizations involved. However, if it's not successful, it will result in really big losses. Therefore, it's a very high mark according to this factor.
So now let's answer to the question, is the project mostly complex or global? So it's definitely global because it involves a lot of different cultures, international environment. However, I think it's primarily highly complex because of the aeronautic area that is only with complex projects. For example, the project team will have to cope with huge changes in its context. For example, the fuel price can change easily, cutbacks in commercial and government orders can occur, so the context is a bit changing. And moreover, with its 2.1 million parts and thousands of subcontractors, it makes it a really highly complex project with a lot of different disciplines. Also, it's highly financially risky because it implies huge upfront development costs with high uncertainty. And then to finish, it has high strategic importance because if this project fails, then it's possible to get bankruptcy. So that's the reason why it's highly complex.
Now we are talking about some elements that show that this project is mainly global. First of all, we can see some engineers from the US, Japanese and also Italian work together to do this project. And what we can say is that in most of the time, only the building and assembling part of a project is international, but on this one also the developing part is international. Another factor of international project is building trust. As we can see in this project, every team have a high level of autonomy as long as they stick on the schedule and respect their engagement. Another factor is the fact that international brands use their own tools and communication data. Like as we can see, Boeing has used their drawing and technical data, and the engineer who went to the US sent back the data to Japan.
The next feature is audio tools. So the Boeing had a completely private telephone for its communication. This was really a great one considering the type of technology that was available in those days. And the next feature is knowledge sharing techniques. So the Boeing made its team a completely diverse one with a lot of people putting in ideas. So this helped in shaping of the final product. Coming to the planning field, so Boeing had three major planning ideas. The first one is the master phrasing plan, which was used for the development cycle. The second is parametric estimation technique that was used for cost estimation, and the third is management visibility systems that was used while solving problems. And the last one is openness and flexibility. So the Boeing was really open to ideas and flexible with its suppliers. It gave the suppliers the freedom of making their own decisions. It was restricted, but then they were a little flexible than the other companies at that time.
So for my part, I just found some example to illustrate how Boeing use automation and digital transformation, because there are some more difficult and in the professional field. So I have to see my script. So for the automation, I will find an example that neuromorphic processing and quantum communication are two technologies that Boeing wants to explore, which may seem strange to the world's biggest aircraft maker, but these concepts are increasingly the core of aerospace innovation. Just like network may manage millions of unmanned aerial vehicles in the future. And for the digital transformation, we can see the DTE includes pivotal cloud foundry and underlying hardware that the platform runs on, but it also includes new workflow to take full advantage of the platform's cloud-native capabilities. And the third one, so it moves Boeing's aviation analysis application to Microsoft's Azure cloud platform.